Hello, Chelsea fans. Welcome to the Blue Post Podcast. I'm your host, Nana Kumi. Very big game tomorrow. This is a must win, no doubt. I know I always say this, but this is actually really a must win. In our last 13 games, we've only won 3 games. That is not good enough at all for any Chelsea team. 3 games in 13 is horrendous. And in order for us to be able to secure a Champions League spot, we must start picking up the dubs. That means going to Brentford and beating them, right? Brentford is currently above us, sitting in fifth place, which is shocking. I would not have believed that at the beginning of the season if somebody had told me that Brentford, without Brian and Bournemouth, will be able to accomplish this feat. They're unbeaten in their last 6 games, 4 wins, 2 losses. Igor Thiago is having a season of his life, man. 16 goals in the Prem at this stage. Bro, that's actually crazy. I don't know how Brentford keeps on finding these bags, man. First was Mbuemo, then it was Wisa. Now Igor Thiago, bro, they're on fire. And I know for sure next year he's not gonna be there. Somebody's snatching him up. I hope it's my team, but hey, we know how they do. We like the kids. Pause. That sounded crazy. Damn, that sounded crazy. I should have said that. That sounded too crazy. But getting into the updates, James Cole Palmer and Moses Caicedo are all in training today. I don't know if Reese or Palmer will start, but I would assume that Caicedo is going to be started. For Palmer, I think the groin injury is something serious. It actually has to be something serious because there's no way he keeps on getting in and out of injury. At this point, we're better off just letting him sit out the rest of the season and he actually properly heal. Because I'd rather have a fully fit and healthy Palmer than a iffy Palmer. And I don't want this to linger longer than it should be, right? Like if we keep on playing him, it's gonna persist over and over again, and then it's gonna become chronic where he's getting injured every other week, like Romeo Lavia. So me personally, I wouldn't even start him this game. Maybe give him a couple of minutes, but from now to the end of the season, I wouldn't really be playing him that much. So I feel like he's ready and fully fit. But going into this game, I think it's a must win. I've already told you guys it's a must win because we have to secure Champions League football. Not just that, but we have to build confidence. Our new coach has a record of 1-1, 1 win, 1 loss. And to go down 1-2 in your first 3 games, the whole fan base will turn on them. I could guarantee that right now. The whole fan base will turn on them. And that's not something that will be very helpful for us. It will bring a lot of negativity into our fan base and people will be doubting. I mean, I'm already doubting the whole infrastructure as it is, but I'm in the bracket of just giving this coach a chance because although he's inexperienced, we don't know what he could bring to us. Even though Maresco was inexperienced, we had some good times under him. So it doesn't mean since somebody's inexperienced, they might not have a clue of what they're doing. I think if we stick with him, not to say he's going to win us the Champions League or the Premier League, but he might just surprise us. Getting into my starting 11, I would start Cucurella as my left back. My center back never changes, as you know, Fofana and Trev in the center back position. And then my right back is going to be Joshua Champong. I think he did fairly well in that previous game. In the 2 6s, I am going with Moses Caicedo and Reece James. I picked Reece James to the midfield because, like I mentioned previously, I do not want Palmer to start this game. I want Palmer to be in have minimal amount of playing time this game because we can't risk Palmer. We really cannot risk him. We have some good players on our team, but we know what a healthy Palmer could do for Chelsea Football Club. So that's why I'm choosing to play Moises and Reece James as the 2 6s and then put Enzo Fernandez in the 10. On my left side, Garnacho. 2 goals, done. You're started. This I think that from now on, that's how I'm gonna start picking who plays on the left side. By what you did in the previous game, by your stats. I'm not saying your dribbling take-ons. I'm talking about your goals and assists. If you provide that, you start on the left side. If not, the next man start. So Garnacho on the left side. Up top, I didn't get an update on Liam the Lab. So I'm going with João Pedro up top, and then on the right side, Esteval. Because ask Timber. Ask Timber about Ask Timber about Esteval. I bet he knows. I bet he knows. He's having nightmares about us coming back and him having to play Esteval again. That boy was magic on against Arsenal. I think he was our best player by far. And it's so crazy to me because Maresca or even whoever it was had been just refusing to play him because yes, we have to ease him in. He's young against an Arsenal team that was damn near full strength. Did you see what he was doing? Ease him where, bro? Start that guy right now. I'm tired of seeing that. What's the name? Pedro Neto wing play. That's disgusting work. We don't want that. But for all seriousness, though, I think he is our probably our brightest spot in our team with Cole being out in terms of attacking wise. So I would love to see him get a start. And Bobby Sanchez, I don't know why I didn't start with the goalie, but Bobby Sanchez and go. But what I'm scared of is him playing through that pressure. Against Arsenal, we saw how they were pressing us. Literally, every time the ball went to Sanchez, they will press us. It was a full half press. And I have a feeling that's the same approach that Brentford is going to be going with, where they press us as hard as they can. So getting in that positions where Sanchez picks up the ball, trying to find the open man. I don't want to see no passes to Fofana. Fofana's not a ball playing center back. I'll argue with anyone about that. He's not a ball playing center back. He could drive into space with the ball, yes, but for Fofana to receive balls with his back to go, that's a dangerous ask. And as a coach, I think he should not be asking that. If we're gonna be doing that, Moises Caicedo has to be the one receiving the ball. Our best player for that would have been Lavia, but he's hurt, so we don't really have much say in that. But I think Moises Caicedo would have been the perfect person for that. So minimize the playing in the back. Go long if you have to. Go directly to Esteval. Go directly to our wingers. I need to see a lot of 1v1s from Esteval tomorrow because we know he could beat his man. We know he will beat his man. So whenever there's pressure, instead of trying to play through the pressure, find Esteval. Find him. He's your outlet, not even your striker. Go to outlet at Esteval, and he will make a play. He'll make something happen for it. Prediction for this match is 2-1. As we know, last year, 2-2. We tied them. Moises Caicedo banger, but then we ended up giving up that last minute goal that kind of effed us. So I want to say we keep a clean sheet, but we know they come with a game plan of long throws. And I've not been confident in Chelsea's long throw defending this season. That's why I say 2-1. Chelsea wins. And it has to be a win, not a tie, not a loss. It must be a win. Come on, you Blues. Let's get it in. See you guys on the next podcast. Peace. I'm out.